I believe Paul started using heavy drugs during the 90s.
I started using cocaine and heroin, and I was hooked.
That was when he was found passed out in his own store.
To pay for drugs, I used money from the pet store and convinced my mother to give me more.
Whatever income he had went to drugs.
In 2002, Paul went to live with his sister, who's a past Olympian. He sold her Olympic ring for drug money, and he got arrested. Paul went to rehab at least 4 times. My son claims he quit using 10 years ago, and he claims he's sober, but I don't buy it.
They want to blame past drug use for the way I'm behaving now, but they are the ones to blame.
I want to ask you, what do you think needs to happen here? What do you think needs to be done for you to be happy, stop feeling like you're a victim, let these people enjoy their retirement? What would have to happen?
I just would like recognition of what's happened, my contribution to why they have what they have. Because I really feel that they would have nothing if it weren't for me.
So what is it you want to happen?
I would like to be in the one of the bigger houses, and a nice house, and have a set amount of money I could spend every week. And a lot of it from my money that I get from disability.
Mm-hmm. So you want them to support you at a higher level?
Yes, based on the work for the past 20 to 30 years.
Let me tell y'all what I think. This is reality.
Yeah.
Okay? Number one, you cannot change what you do not acknowledge. If you don't acknowledge that you're doing this to make yourself feel better, not to make him function at a higher level, then you're never going to change it. And if you will acknowledge that, if you'll acknowledge what we're doing is not working, so we have to stop doing that. Your job as a parent is to prepare your child for the next level of life. That's true when they're 3, 5, 10, 15, whatever. And at this point, you're enabling of him. You know, I think old sayings get to be old sayings because they're profound, like a stitch in time saves 9 and all that. One of those old sayings is that necessity is the mother of invention. That when we need something, then we'll come up with something. He doesn't need to do any better because you take care of everything. When he needs to do better, he will do better. When he doesn't need to, why would he? I mean, if somebody paid all of my bills and bought me 5 houses and 6 cars, I'd probably be laying around like a lizard on a rock. And I say the same thing to you. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Look, you're a bright, able-bodied guy. You say, well, I screwed up. You blame them, but you're the one that screwed up. If you've got a criminal record, then do what you can do. Be entrepreneurial. I've never had a job. I've never been hired. I've always been in business for myself. So go do something for yourself. Start out. Build something up on your own. You have skills. You have abilities. If you're saying, I just need, enough money to live an existence that I can feel okay about, you've got to run and start. You've got a house. You've got a car. You've got some money coming in. All you have to do is start building on top of it. You can do more than you're doing.